Welcome back! It's time for another Director's Challenge here on Big Herb the Nerd. No, that's not going to work. Welcome back. I'm feeling jovial because I've played a couple of games and we've won some games. Yes. But what we have today is the roundup of the transfer window. The transfer window has slammed shut and we brought in another, let me count, I think, 1, 2, 4 that you haven't seen, but I can't remember, so I'm going to show you them all. Obviously, was heartbroken after losing Yuri Tillemans to Bayern Munich, and then having my heart trod on and shot by Mourinho's Man United, and losing to what they called West Brom as well. Wasn't a good start to the season, was it? So let's clear off the transfer news. Then we've got some cup action and the Newcastle game, and we'll all enjoy the episode, I'm sure. So straight in transfers. Boom. We have brought in these 4 players, I think. These ones are loans. I'm pretty sure you've seen them. I don't think I'm going to play them anyway. Joel Carvalho, a 21-year-old midfield centre, and Gedson Fernandez, another midfield centre. The director of football has gone crazy bringing in those midfielders. So we have brought in Pedro Mosquera, 30-year-old, 8.5 million worth now. What are we bringing him for? 4.2 million from Karuna. Not a bad little player. Where's he played? No, just been knocking around. Was knocking around at Real Madrid. Started life as a Real Madrid youngster. He is not bad. Where have I gone? Let me go back to his screen so you can get a look. Central midfielder, advanced playmaker. I'm using him as the deep line playmaker. Decent first touch, decent passing, decent technique. Should really change these colours up, shouldn't I? I'll do that in the next episode. Good vision. Just great for that holding player. 30 years old, so he's got some experience to play alongside the youngsters. I was a bit worried I was having too many youngsters in there. 3.5 star current ability and obviously potential. Not a bad little buy. We then also have brought in Dennis and Adenian. Fuck knows. 19-year-old English central midfielder, ball winning midfielder. 1.5 star current ability. Potential only up to 3 max. I think this one was a bit of a dud. He's playing for Fulham. We've bought him in for 1.6 million. I don't think he's going to come to much. He's gone straight into the reserves. We've then bought in Will Hughes. Mr. Will Hughes, who I had a lot of fun with in the England team on my England international save. So a great buy there. Valued at 20 million now. We bought him in for 9.5 from Derby. Pretty cheap, I think, for a young English central midfielder. He is, again, he's this weird one I remember before. Better playing as an advanced playmaker, but can play defensive midfield centre, and then a little bit attacking midfield. So he comes in. He'll also be a deep line playmaker, switching with Mosquera, whoever is best. Only 23, so again, hoping to learn from Mosquera and then make his way into the side. 3.5 current star, potential to get to 4. A nice little buy. Nothing too worrying there. Not amazing, but as a holding player, fairly good. And we've also then brought in Jordan Rossiter, the 21-year-old English really defensive midfielder. We'll obviously look at it bringing him in as a deep line playmaker in the central midfield. Not that quick. His stats are decent. Got a fairly decent passing, but not outstanding for 21. Got him in for 4.9 million from Rangers. That's pretty cheap. But I don't think I can really squeeze him in. I've got now 3 really good central midfielders. So he's there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Potential to go up to a 4 star. I'm going to have to just wait and see what happens. Obviously, Tillemans went. And then we loaned out Nuno Leao, one of our new guys, to MK Dons. So as you can see there, spent 49 million, brought in 62 million, making a profit for the business, the bloody director of football. And we've brought in a fair amount of players. Let's go through to the schedule now. So, we left you here at the 4-0 hammering by Man United. We then went and took on Barnsley in the League Cup, and we won 4-3, and we did it in the 111th minute, and it was from a Dimitri Payet absolute booming free kick. Just came in and sorted us out. I don't know how it got to this, to be honest. We should have smashed him. We played well, we just couldn't defend. We were leaking goals all over the place. That may be something that is a thing for us this season. Defence is probably our weakest area. So that wasn't great. But we did win after extra time. So that was good. We then took on Leicester. We got a 0-0. We played fairly well. The stats weren't great for some of these guys. Sarko's not had a great start to the season, but they were gelling. It was an away game. We played the home formation. We then tweaked it a bit. We didn't lose. That was good. Away game, we didn't lose. We then had a home game against Middlesbrough, where we played the normal home formation. Maybe the team's starting to gel now. Boom. 4-1. Absolutely dominated. Were flying out of all cylinders. We were playing... I'll tell you what we done. We brought Payet back into the attacking midfield role, that central role. He's been outstanding in the last 2 games we played. We then played Norwich away. Played the... What did we play? We played the home formation to start with, and then I switched to a new away formation. Still changing things. Based on the new players we've brought in. And managed to hold on to a 2-1 win, which is good. An away win. Thumbs up. Again, Payet had a great game, but then we brought on some other players to mix around. So now we will bring you Portsmouth in the League Cup 3rd round, and then the Newcastle game, Newcastle 7th. We're now sitting in 10th, which is much healthier after 5 games. 7 points. We'll just need to keep pushing now. We don't want to get left too far behind. So, let's get in to the game, shall we? This is the team we're going to go for. And this is the team we've been playing, lining up with. So we've got Adrian at the back, Cresswell at left back, Kimpembe and Oxford across the middle. So Ogbonna is still injured. How long is he out for? 2 to 3 weeks. He's decided he wants to stay now. That's good. Because the transfer window's closed, so he can't go anywhere. And Winston Reid has that problem he's had where if he plays too much, they've just had the international break, he gets a bit jaded. So Kimpembe, when he's come on, has played well. Oxford now back from his 5-game suspension, or what it was, for that horror tackle in... Oh no, it's 3-game suspension. The horror tackle against United. So these two as a centre partnership, very young, but hopefully will do the job. Byram at right back. Ceballos and Mosquera in the middle, giving Anomar a rest. But what we had is Anomar in here as the advanced playmaker, Mosquera as the deep line playmaker, and he just controls it slowly, dots around, picking up the ball, controls it. It's been working very well. Ayew on the left, Payet in the middle, Zaha on the right, Sarko up top. We've had to bring off Sarko the last couple of games and put on Florin and then we've been playing him as a complete forward to try and get in the game. Maybe this advanced forward, he's getting left out because the goals have been coming so far from, you can see, Ayew. Oh, and Zaha's not going in here, but the whole crossing box to box has been working, and Ayew's been picking up the goals. So it'd be nice to get some goals coming from the striker position. Just to run you through, this is the defensive, this is the sort of away formation I've gone with. All I've done, because I've got Rossiter that plays in there, but nobody else. Will Hughes can play there as well, but I don't want to change too much of the team, just to fit them in sort of a central midfield role. It does mean Payet doesn't really suit this role, so we will bring him off, and we've got the likes of Anomar, Ceballos who can come in there, and some of the other guys. Will Hughes, if he wasn't cup tied, would be on the bench. So we've got more range in that central midfield rather than having to drop into a defensive midfield role. If we did that, Mosquera doesn't play well there. You start dropping across the board. So that's the formation for away. Looking to then retain possession, keeping the run at defence, but close them down. So counter attack, normal tempo, so they speed up a bit. Close them down. Once we get the ball, keep the ball and play our normal game. So we'll see. We use that at the end, the 20 minutes against Norwich at the end. It seemed to work. Oh, we've also dropped the fullbacks on the wingbacks onto fullbacks. So I think that's everything. I think you're now up to date and we're ready to get into the game. One just final check. I think I'm happy. I want a resounding victory here. Jordan Rossiter come onto the bench for his first sub appearance. So we should have enough quality to beat him. They're going with a 4-4-2. Go out and dominate. How do I... Favourites for a reason. Show me what you can do. So the game is underway at the London Stadium. Can we just put this out of the way? Put this Portsmouth victory in the bag. Not muck around. No extra time. As the first highlight seems to go to us. Sarko wins the ball there. Payet picks it up. Payet is going to use Sarko again. Sarko on his own. Oh, that shot was weak. Brilliant play, but just a terrible shot. What's he doing? Corner. Payet with the ball in. Oh, Thompson clears. Mosquera picks it up. Can he find someone? He can. It's Byram. Byram has come inside Zaha, and there we go, 1-0. That's what we wanted. 14 minutes. Wilfried Zaha gets his name on the score sheet. So here we go. Mosquera takes his time, picks up Byram, he charges into the box, just lays it across to Zaha. Bam. Easy as you like. 1-0. That's that calmness that Mosquera brings to the team. Just slows everything down, takes his time and plays it out. I think the low tempo has been working for us. We don't try and do stuff too quickly. Whenever I try and put it up to higher, we tend to give the ball away. We don't play great passing game. So I'm liking lower tempo. As we play the ball around, lovely here. Ayew into Payet. Payet to Ceballos. Ayew, can he go around? He's going to go around his man? No, he uses Cresswell. Ceballos, Payet. Mosquera, Payet, Zaha, cuts inside. Oh, gets tackled. Kimpembe absolutely mucks that one up. Oh, youth at the back. Jesus. That header was terrible. Luckily, the shot comes to nothing. Another cross in. Cresswell picks up the rebound. Mosquera again. Lays out to Payet. Payet, can he put a decent ball in? He can. Ceballos. Oh, he doesn't miss from there. He loves shooting from the edge of the area. This boy's got good long shots. Nice to have him. I won't have this problem. I'm going to have too many players knocking on the door to get in. I've got bloody Will Hughes sat on the bench. Ceballos is normally sat on the bench because of Neymar's in there. I think this is going to be a fun season. Ideally, if we didn't have good wingers, we'd play more central midfielders. It's a nice problem to have. Payet with a free kick. Can he do the job? Oh, that's not what we've come to expect. Kimpembe clears up. Ceballos into Sarko, who gets taken out by Thompson there. Okay, we've won the ball again. Payet into Ayew. Ayew, Payet, Sarko turns. Oh, and he's hit the crossbar. Come on, Sarko. He needs a couple of goals to get his confidence going again. He's playing at a 6.4. I don't know what to do with the man. Right, big ball, great ball out to Byram, all the way up in front of Zaha. Oh, good, he's got in. He plays a lovely ball in. He's been watching Zaha play. Into Sarko. Sarko finishes it. Nearly misses it. It's Byram here. Been watching his right wing partner, Zaha, does exactly the same thing. Cuts it inside, and Sarko fucking hits the post. Hits the other post and it goes in, but hopefully that will start building me up now. Another corner. Cresswell with the second ball in. Zaha at the back post hits the corner. Hits the post. 3-0, 36 minutes. Portsmouth have had one shot. Right, Mosquera. Does he pick this up? He picks this up here. Cool as you like. Into Ceballos. Cresswell. And that comes to nothing. 2 assists from Sam Byram. Well, I never. Okay, that's half time. 3-0. Send him out there. Calm, very pleased. Keep it going. Looking complacent. Don't get complacent. On the calm. Hopefully that will help. We will do some subs in the second half, I think, because the second game, Newcastle game, is only 3 days. So we've gone out with a pretty strong team. That Thompson's played very well for them. They're now playing defensive. Maybe we should push it to the wings. Keep it away from the middle. Cresswell here. Kimpembe. What's he doing? What's he doing? Pass the ball. Jesus. Pass it across the box to Oxford. These centre-backs are having a muck around. Byram. Right, I'm a bit more comfortable now. Byram loses it. I knew if I say that. Mosquera goes in to put the tackle in. Luckily. Causes the shot, which comes to nothing. Right, let's bring off Mosquera. Let's bring on... Oh, I've got Rossiter on. Oh, because Will Hughes was cup-tied. Rossiter's going to get his first start. Ayew's looking complacent. El Ghazi on the left. We'll go with El Ghazi on the left. No, we'll swap him with Zaha. El Ghazi now, my only real backup for the wing position. I should put... what's his name? Dolberg in. I know he's never put him in because I assume it's going to be the right mid that I need to change. We'll go with that. And then I'm going to change him and bring on Dolberg as the sub for the next game, I think. The problem I have now is not being able to put enough subs on the bench. Zaha here from the left. Oh, gets taken out by Batista. Evans. Will Portsmouth mount something? No, cut out. There we go. 0-0. 3-0. Easy as you like. Nothing needs addressing after that. Well done, lads. Let's get their morale up. I liked that performance. Confident performance. This is what we want. Roster makes return to England. Byram impresses. Right, I shall see you in 4 days for the Newcastle game. Okay, welcome back. This is the Newcastle game. We are at home, so we're playing the home formation. And this is the team I think we're going to line up with. Obviously, a little bit of tired legs out there. We've replaced some of the players, but let's see how this goes. We've got Adrian at the back, Cresswell on the left, Reed and Oxford in the centre, Byram on the right, Anoma and Mosquera in the middle, Ayew, Payet, Zaha with Sarko up top. We've got Lanzini on the bench in case Payet gets too tired. We've got Hughes on the bench to swap in for Mosquera. We put Dolberg on the bench. We've just had El Ghazi moaning that he's not getting enough first team football, so I've dropped him. And we'll put Sabalas off. We can't fit him in the team either for now. So we'll go with that. We'll play at home in our home formation. Who wants Reed? Leicester and Watford. You can bugger off. Let's see how we perform. So we also just got the 4th round draw for the EFL Cup, the League Cup. And we got Arsenal. Yay. So that will be a fun test early on in the EFL Cup. Hopefully they'll play a B team and we can knock through, because I want to win the cup this season. FA or League Cup. I'll take either. And then I want to get European football, because if I can get one of them done, I can stop concentrating on it when we get more games involved. So, oh bloody hell. Oh god, Newcastle have come forward here. Jeez, within a minute. Nearly scored. That's a bit worrying. But yeah, if we can get one of the cups out of the way, then we can start prioritising, which will be nice. And if I can get the League Cup out of the way first, it's perceived the worst. Oh, Payet puts the ball in. Oxford there knocks it onto nobody. Mosquera picks it up. Can we go again? Reed, use Cresswell and Nomar. Byram, can he take on his man? Uses Zaha. Oh, Zaha goes for the quick cross. Comes to nothing. And Nomar, Payet, you're in front of goal. One of you take it. Sarko. Oh, there he is. That's the Sarko we know and love. 1-0. He's warming up now, isn't he? He's getting into the season. And they're lovely. So I know we're playing around the edge of the area here. Payet uses Ayew spots the gap. Sarko's in. Boom. And he levers it. 1-0. Okay, so we are having a lot of long shots. We'll see how that goes. I might switch the old instructions to work the ball into the box. Yeah, we're just having long shots. Let's work the ball into the box. I don't need to pay it with a free kick. Oh, I'm hoping you got to see that and that didn't get in the way. It seems like when we have Payet on the pitch, we get more free kicks in the middle of the pitch. Maybe he draws them himself. Look at this. Front and centre. That wall. They're already heads in hands. What are they doing? They've given away a free kick to Dimitri Payet on the edge of the box. You know, after a quiet season last season, thinking I was going to lose him in the summer, you know, Payet might be the player of real life last season, doing all the work for us. Into Sarko there. Oh, Sarko just puts it wide. Payet's pulling all the strings. If he's going to have a season like he did, that would be fantastic. Like getting a new player. Calm, right. Keep going, lads. Keep going. Second half underway. A Neymar into Sarko. Sarko back home. That was the highlight of the kickoff, wasn't it? Bloody hell. Corner here for Newcastle, and they have scored. Vasquez. I'm pretty sure he was marking Adrian, so I don't know if that's gone in. The ball comes in. We miss it. Oh. Adrian, just punch him in the face. You're allowed to use your hands. Remember, you're the goalie. Reece Oxford dropped some points there for making that howler. But he's regained him again, 6.8. Right, are we just going to let this one run out? 20 minutes left. Byron into Zaha. Zaha into Cresswell. Payet. Payet tucks it away. That was a lovely goal. Cresswell thought about taking the shot himself, didn't he? And thought better of it. Byron throw into Zaha. Cresswell looks up. Goes, here you go, Payet. First time. Oh. Lovely job. Right, let's make some subs then. Let's rest some of these players. 3-1. Oh, he's going to be on a hat-trick. Will he get annoyed if I bring him off? Zaha's looking complacent. So I can bring on Dolberg. I could have had bloody El Ghazi on the bench. Let's bring on... Oh, bollocks. Let's bring on Dolberg. Can he play there even? Not really. We'll go for it. Was he right foot or left foot? Does it tell me on here? It doesn't. Right. Oh, I want to bring Payet off. I'm going to bring him off. I don't care if he's coming in for his hat-trick. And let's rest Pedro as well. We'll make the 3 subs with 20 minutes to go. Payet's done his job. Let's see if Lanzini can push Payet for the position as he did before. Another corner. Luckily, Saka gets this away. Hughes picks it up. Lanzini's on the ball now with 2 men to beat. He's got support. He's not hit the support. And Aymar's got the ball. Ayew's on his own and he tucks that away. He's not going to miss that, is he? It's Andre Ayew. He's been unstoppable. So Neymar picks up the ball here. Look at this pass. Straight over the top. Ayew's like, thank you very much. And there we go. Half volley from a tight angle. 4-1. I'm glad the home formation's working again. And it was just gelling of the team. Because... Oh, great tackle by Lanzini there. Because I was worried I was going to have to change it. But I like this formation. We just need to make sure that we can have that away formation that works for us. Passionate. Very nice victory. Well done, boys. Oh, up into 6th. 10 points. That's a bit more like it, isn't it? Feel a bit more comfortable now. Bit more comfortable. Right. So, yeah, look at that green. The green's returning. Whew. That's good. After that Man United game, I thought I'm going to get fired. I'm not going to want anything. No. Hold firm. Hold firm, Big Herb. You know what you're doing. So, we have... Oh, I don't want to bring games too close together, but an Arsenal EFL Cup round followed by a Tottenham game. It's got the potential to go horribly wrong. And then instead of doing it, we've done City and Liverpool a couple of seasons, we'll then do a bigger gap, get into Chelsea, and then maybe we'll have another round of this, depending on what goes on. So we'll probably have a fairly quick run. 3 games, and then I'll bring you the Arsenal Tottenham. Yeah. So, we'll end up there for the episode. 2 wins. 7 goals, 1 against. What was all the worrying about? What are you worrying about, boys? So, if you have enjoyed, please do smash that like button. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. Go and check out some of the other content. And I will see you next time. I shouldn't be confused about that. I will see you next time. You want to come back for more. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.